setting the pace with the buyer. So at this point, we have captured the buyer. We've done a presentation. We've become what they're looking for. We've delivered a unique value proposition. They said, we definitely want to work with you. And they agreed that you're the one and only agent, and you presented the contract and you got a signature. Now at this point is setting the pace with the buyer. See, so often I see real estate agents just saying, here's some properties and I'm going to send you some properties. And if you see something on Zillow or online, give me a call and we'll go take a look at it. Instead, I would tend to say you want to control the pace. You want to offer value that's much greater than them shopping for a house. So what I would suggest is this presentation. So you guys were looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in this area of town, 2-car garage between this price and this price. Great. So I took the liberty of bringing out these properties that match what you're looking for and some that are fairly close to what you're looking for. May I give these to you? And then have them go through it and say the first question for them. So when do you think you can go through these 22 houses and eliminate about half of them so you can pick the best 10 to 15 houses? Now, you're looking for something here. I can do that tonight. I can do that right now. I can do that within the next 24 hours. If the answer they're going to give you is, I'll get to that sometime next week, this is probably not a buyer that we want to work with. So, a definition of a buyer, by the way, is somebody that's highly motivated, somebody that's realistic. In other words, they understand the market. They're willing to offer what they should be offering on a house. And the last one is they have the means. So if they say 2 weeks from now, I'm not seeing highly motivated. But let's just say they said I could do that tonight. Well, fantastic. So let me ask you, does sometimes pictures look better than the reality? And sometimes a house looks great, but the next door neighbor doesn't look that great. So here's what I'm going to suggest, that you take those 10 to 12, 15 houses and you drive by them and pick out your favorite 5. When do you think you can do that? Well, we could do that by Tuesday. That's fantastic. So if you go by the houses, pick your best 5 by Tuesday. Most sellers want 24-hour notice. If you let me know around 5 o'clock on Tuesday, we could see houses as early as Wednesday. When would you like to go see houses? Well, we could actually do it on Wednesday. So you need to drive by and give me a call on Tuesday. And what we've done here is I've taken all the houses in the MLS. We've reduced it down to about 20. You've reduced it down to the ones you like, about 12. And then you brought it down to the best 5. And then we're going to go see these houses on Wednesday night. Does that sound good? It sounds fantastic. And most likely on Wednesday, what we're going to be doing, since these are the best 5 of everything that's available, we'll be writing an offer on Wednesday on one of these properties. Are you okay with that? Now, I really want to ask this question because I'm watching to see the motivation. I don't want them to say something like, you know, we would love to, but our down payment is actually coming from somebody else and we're not going to get that for the next month. Don't we want to know that right here? So by asking these questions, we actually find out their motivation. Of course, the answer we want to hear is, yes, absolutely. Well, in this case, what we've done is we've actually set an appointment to write an offer, haven't we? And that's me setting the pace with the buyer. Look, most people want to be led. They don't want to be the leader when you're the professional. So lead them through the process. And if you don't write an offer when you go out, every appointment is, here's what's next. Some of the most powerful words you ever have, here's what next. So we've seen some houses on Wednesday. None of these fit. So we're going to go see houses again on this day. I always end the conversation with, here's what's next. So this is setting the pace with the buyer.